Here comes the role model and the foundation of the women's division.
In the mind of many, already an all-time great.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from San Jose, California, Bayley.
Bayley has worked her entire life for this, and whether you like her or not, she is always true to herself.
Bayley had a vision and made it happen. Survived so many ups and downs.
Bayley has something special inside that drives her and has made her one of the greatest in history. A true student of the game, Bayley can flex on you in so many ways.
A tremendous strategist with an amazing will to win. A woman whose career has represented a crucial change in women's wrestling.
You know, I'm glad to see you're finally seeing the light about the role model.
And her opponent, from Orlando, Florida, a superstar!
Matches of this caliber with this level of talent showing their skills, this is why I do what I do.
Bayley wants to make an example of this woman. She needs to do everything she can to stop that.
She needs to be the absolute best version of herself here tonight.
Match officially underway. We should see quite the fight from her in this one.
Oh yeah, she's proven that. For better or worse, she's not the type to give up easily. Some call it stubbornness, but she believes it's absolute resilience.
She's definitely not the type to give up easily, that's for sure.
But if you look in Bayley's eyes, you'll see pure determination, Cole. Bayley is focused and ready to go. And history has shown time and time again, when Bayley's in control, all things are possible.
Ooh, what a nasty kick. Ow. Just disrespectful.
Making a mockery of your opponent could eventually backfire. Misses the target.
Oh, this is just disrespectful.
And an elbow drop to follow.
Oh, stomping right onto the arm. Just punishing their opponent.
And here we go. Locked in. It's locked in. And here we go. Locked in. It's locked in. She's in trouble. How much more can she? Oh, look at this. Arm bar slipped underneath and able to counter.
Right in the breadbasket.
Oh, schoolboy. Shoulders down here. Oh, that gets reversed.
Into the cover.
Reverses the pin. Shoulders down. And she kicks out right away.
Yeah, far too early for her to expect anything else.
Heading out, but needs to be aware of the referee's count. Look at this. This can't be good.
Oh! Hitting the edge of the ring like that can do some lasting damage to the body. Where's the honor in that?
She's facing some real pushback here.
Hard-hitting damage coming from Bayley.
She throws her back in.
tied up. Both arms locked up. And now the panic is setting in. She's up.
Can she take much more? Hold on, maneuvers herself out. Backbreaker delivered, and look at this, just driving the knee into the spine. Oh, what a kick. They are ready to inflict more punishment on their opponent. Hooking them in the chicken wing.
Into a chicken wing face buster.
Is it enough to put Bayley away?
2. Kick out. Thought that was the end of her.
Bayley is certainly displaying a great amount of toughness. It's not easy to kick out of that.
Confidence must be waning as she hits the opposition hard, but still can't get the fall. And once again, she's put on the back foot.
Going through plenty of pain, but there's no need to panic.
Look at that counter from Bayley. Uh-oh. And a suplex.
Ooh, bullseye.
She's making her way to the top turnbuckle.
From the top.
Through the air. And connects.
Completely throwing self-preservation out the window.
I don't know how your mind would even think about doing that.
Throws her back in from ringside.
Oh, that'll cave your chest in.
Bayley's got her in her sights. Bayley, shot to the left. There's the rose plant. Can Bayley take advantage?
2 count. Near fall.
I thought for sure this thing was wrapped up.
Well, stay in your seat. Looks like we've got a ways to go yet.
Uh-oh, forearm gonna cut off the wind. Guillotine applied.
Expertly executed hold right on the neck.
This is devastating.
It's over. She just couldn't fight it any longer.
Here is your winner, Bayley!
Bayley is victorious.
The role model setting yet another example of sheer excellence. Io Sky is here to show who's really in charge.
A woman who has reached the top of WWE but still demands your respect.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring, representing Damage Control from Tokyo, Japan, Io Sky.
Io Sky is a superstar who's always willing to push the envelope. She's absolutely fearless in the ring.
Yeah, Io's attacks and recklessness are definitely to be feared.
I don't know how you can't be nervous when you are prepared for the match of your life against the greatest generational talent in women's division history.
The Queen walks among us.
Charlotte always wants to be the best and demands the competition to prove it.
And her opponent from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair.
is a game changer, a trailblazer, and perhaps the greatest woman to ever set foot in a WWE ring.
And with all of Charlotte's accomplishments, some say she's already a living legend.
She's had rivalries with Lynch and Rousey and revolutionized the industry.
When your last name is Flair, competing is like breathing, and the Queen has built an empire.
No false bravado, always personal, always physical.
Yeah, and always maintaining supreme confidence and savage ferocity.
Charlotte just has this unbelievable mix of strength, speed, and athleticism.
Oh, you're absolutely right, Cole. Once Flair takes her opponents to school, it's usually over.
We've seen Charlotte is just obsessed with championship gold and cementing her legacy.
And that is why she is the top name in the game.
There's the bell, and here we go with Io Sky, the genius of the Sky. Io is a true force to be reckoned with.
When it comes to the combination of hard-hitting strikes and aerial
And here we go, locked in, it's locked in. And here we go, locked in, crossover again. Oh, look at this, arm bar slipped underneath and able to counter.
And into the collar and elbow. Gaining some more control here, pushing their opponent to the corner.
Boom, what impact.
Oof. Ooh, sharp elbow. She turns that attack away.
Man, drop kick.
Oh, right in the back.
Lands a kick to the gut. Corey, what tips do you have for getting the better of Charlotte Flair here?
Charlotte's used to always getting her way, Cole, so I recommend being as disruptive and chaotic as possible.
A quick finish. Can she do it? And fends off the pinfall.
And her opponent isn't going to hand her a fast win. Charlotte a step ahead there.
And they tie up with a collar and elbow.
Escapes and establishes a waistline.
Able to shift out of the hold here to gain control. Turning the tables, chinlock applied.
Escapes the hold, now into a hammerlock.
Transitioning out of the hold and into the armbar here.
Jarring punch.
She had that scouted. Io Sky not afraid to bring the battle to anyone. Back into the ring she goes.
Trapped in a tough situation, trying to find her way out. And she does.
She's tossed right out of the ring. She's out of the ring. The referee's count will begin soon.
Into the knee drop.
We might need to consider relocating soon.
Yeah, this fight's getting closer and closer to our table.
And now you have to protect that leg from further harm. You can't finish a match on one good leg alone. Whoa, right into a chop block. Debilitating counter. Charlotte with the spear.
That's why you don't step to the queen.
She could be on her way to a countout.
Into the cover, looking for the win.
Gets the shoulder up after one.
She still has enough energy for a simple kick out. defense. No idea her opponent has her dead to rights here. Nasty chop delivered by Charlotte. Natural selection. That could end Sky right now.
And into the cover. Oh, she's still alive.
Io is dead set on not being overtaken in this matchup. Dead set on avoiding a pinfall.
And Charlotte has to stay composed, has to keep her cool. She didn't get the result she wanted, but she has to follow up quickly.
Attacking the arm. Great way to break down your opponent.
Uh-oh, this is not going to look pretty. Submission being applied.
Gotta figure out a way out of this one or it could be over. This is painful to watch. Don't know how...
He can't take it anymore. Has to tap.
Here is your winner, Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte has to be happy with that win.
The Queen reigns supreme. Charlotte is in a league of her own.
Enter the Empress.
Nobody makes an entrance quite like Asuka.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring, representing Damage Control from Osaka, Japan,
As dominant a force as any superstar we have ever seen, male or female.
Had the historic undefeated streak to prove it, started her WWE career without losing for an unprecedented 914 days.
Hey, if you want to earn respect, if you want to make a name for yourself in the women's division, you got to go through the Empress.
A truly destructive force, a buzzsaw in the women's division.
If you are lacing them up against Asuka, be prepared for the fight of your life.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mommy's home. Here comes Rhea Ripley.
and her opponent from Adelaide, Australia, Rhea Ripley.
Friends have turned against her. Relationships in ashes.
Well, Rhea has risen from those ashes.
The ones who crossed her and anyone else in her way will feel her brutality.
Rhea's bad side is not where you want to be.
This is a woman who is capable of wrecking the entire locker room.
She had better be prepared to face an opponent in Asuka who is dangerous and off-kilter, both mentally and physically.
There's the bell, and Rhea Ripley is looking to continue on her path of domination.
Opponent taken down, holding the arm, there's the armbar! The armbar's locked in!
Expertly manipulating the joints and muscles.
Trying to somehow maneuver their body out of this submission, dropping bombs, and they're free.
Collar and elbow.
Into the side headlock here.
Dropped with a suplex. Boom, right across the small of the back.
She's on noodle legs, not looking good. Locks up.
Disrespectful shove there. All tied up now. Being pushed aside and forced into the corner. Oh, my God.
Asuka turns it around.
Drop kick.
Showing off their deadlifting prowess and just
Tossing them aside.
I'll just leave it at this. Nobody comes into a match hoping to get chucked around like that.
Oh, headbutts. And any one of those shots could take you out for good.
look at this, Byron. Bigger forehead scissor, draining all the energy out of the opposite.
Oh, slipped through and escaped. That was pretty.
Nice takedown. Could be looking for the triangle.
Oh, looking for the triangle arm bar submission.
Submission locked in. Could this be it? Are we...
Trying to free herself from the triangle. Left hands fighting desperately, and she's free. Up and around.
Tilt-a-whirl slam.
Heading for the top rope, looking for something big here.
From the top.
Oh, brutal miscalculation.
And Asuka gets stopped in her tracks.
Right to the kidneys from behind.
Uh-oh. Boom, suplex. Ripley is headed up top.
Sky high. Broad splash, nailed it. We're talking about Rhea's true self. Well, that was a brutal example of what that means.
Ripley, the prison trap.
The prism trap is applied.
Asuka, I've never seen her. And she releases her own submission. And I have to question as to why she would do that.
This looks like she's setting the foundation for a masterfully laid trap.
Continue attacks from Rhea.
And Ripley is in complete control.
Brutality.
And Asuka moves.
Oh, what a drop kick.
On the mark.
Stomp to the gut. Got out.
Uh-oh, could it be? Take down there. Is this it?
An effective pin.
Looks like there's some more fight left in her.
She counters it. Catches the kick.
German suplex.
Caught in a bad spot. Scoop slam. Right to the face. Her endurance is really being tested now.
Yeah, Asuka putting real ferocity behind every move she makes. And she heads out to the floor.
Obviously was in need of a breather. She continues to fight off her opponent.
Placed against the turnbuckles.
Double axe handle smash. Just disrespecting their opponent in the corner. On the throat in the corner.
A drop kick in the corner.
Perfectly executed.
Now a series of vicious sounds in the turnbuckle.
Stunts.
Flying possum! Whoa! Flying possum! She pops the shoulder up and one.
Giving a massive effort to open.
Kick to the gut. Here it comes.
Riptide. Asuka will come back after that.
2 count. And she's still in the game.
Asuka put everything she had into that kick out, showing everyone it's going to take more to put her away.
And there is a look of utter shock covering the face of Rhea Ripley after that outcome.
We've seen these women throw just about everything at each other, and somehow they keep fighting on.
Look out!
Front knee.
And right into the cup.
Might end this.
And that'll be it. Finally a victory. What a hard-fought win.
Here is your winner, Rhea Ripley.
Rhea Ripley earning a big win here.
This loss plastered all over Asuka's face. No emotion being held back, and I can only assume this will have a ripple effect. The high-flying Hall of Famer.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Sanford, North Carolina, Lita.
Hey, took part in the first ever Raw Women's Main Event match against Trish Stratus.
It was that very same night, Cole, that Lita captured the Women's Championship.
Yeah, indeed, it was one of the greatest matches in the history of the women's division. And, well, Lita may be on the verge of delivering another classic here tonight.
A woman obsessed with championship gold.
Because Roxanne knows what she's worth.
And her opponent from Laredo, Texas, Roxanne Perez.
You have to love this level of confidence in a superstar.
Especially for so early in her tenure in WWE.
Well, Roxanne's already done more in her early 20s than most competitors do in their entire career.
Roxanne is completely ruthless at this point.
Yeah, Roxanne Perez doesn't care about anything except being on top of the mountain.
That's the right mindset.
And it's Roxanne Perez looking to come out on top in this matchup.
I wouldn't bet against her, Michael, that's for sure. Roxanne Perez is tenacious, she's stubborn, she's not someone you can take down easily. And even when it looks like she's out, she somehow always finds a way to come back with even more fury than before.
Yeah, Byron, Perez is certainly as tough as they come.
Then you have an innovator and boundary breaker like Lita standing on the other side of the ring. Lita has never liked being told she can't do something, and that defiant streak has served her well over the years.
Lita defiantly dances to the beat of her own drum. You never know what she'll do next. Oh, my goodness. Oh. What now? Stomp to the guts. Oh, an insult to injury. Leaning her into the corner now. Oh!
Well, Dodge in the corner.
He evades out of the way and a kick connects.
And just like that, we've kicked the tempo up a notch.
What's coming next? A back suplex.
Now, we know that Lita knows high risk equals high reward. If she wants to...
Lita going for it early. Kicks out.
Definitely looks in a hurry to finish things.
And she... Hope it ended here.
And Lita kicks out. Maybe a little too early for such an attempt.
It pulls off the reversal. Quick thinking that time. I think she just really felt that one.
Yeah, Lita's building a way to take out the competition.
Treating their opponent like a heavy bag right now.
Drop kick with precision.
And the diving leg drop right on target. Roxanne is being overwhelmed.
Yeah, Lita's holding nothing back here, giving her best shots every chance she gets. Massive miscalculation on that one.
A narrow escape. Drop kick.
Great athleticism.
Smart, attacking the arm.
Drop kick to the back.
Never saw it coming.
Lita with a twist of fate. Into the pin. 2 breaks the close count. What does she have to do to put her away?
I'm asking myself the same question. I have no idea.
From the top.
Take it to the extreme with the Lita salt. Lita was right on target.
She kicks out. I don't believe it.
I would have bet this was one after that last hit.
Goes to show you just never know what your opponent's capable of.
Lita went all out and it wasn't enough. Wonder where her head's at now after coming so close.
Really working on the leg.
Very effective.
Momentum's with Lita right now.
This is Lita looking at her best.
Twisting the arm. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Climbs up to the top rope. Spinning kick to the gut.
Snapmare driver.
Face first.
The damage is all catching up with her now.
Yeah, she has seen better days. Today, not one of them.
What a clothesline! Ouch! Great reaction from Perez.
Oh, what a DDT. She has her down for the count.
No, she kicks out.
Getting that shoulder up now is huge. We know what Roxanne's thinking here.
Roxanne Perez looking for grip pop rocks. No way Lita's coming back from that.
3, no, 2 count.
The absolute result of Lita not backing down.
And you see a perplexed look now for how such impactful offense couldn't gain a pinfall.
Moonsault. She's getting back up, but she's super out of it. From behind, wheelbarrow into a face buster. Nice. Taking out the legs, taking out the ability to create separation. Driving down with the axe handle.
Lita's losing any remnants of control now.
Lita needs to figure things.
Look at this, Byron.
Figure 4 head scissor draining all the energy.
Oh, slipped through and escaped. That was pretty. We knew we were in for something special between these competitors, but they are taking things over their own limit. Roll up here. Kicking out in time.
She just dug down deep there.
Look at this, Byron.
Figure four head scissor, draining all the energy out of the opposition.
This hold is locked in tight. Applying the pressure. She decides to just let go, but why let go of the submission?
Not a strategy we often expect to see.
Getting positioned on the top rope.
She finds a counter for Lita.
She isn't.
Takedown with another crossface. It's cinched in. This could be over.
Critical point in this match. She's all tied up and in a lot of pain.
There it is. She's tapping.
Here is your winner, Roxanne Perez.
And it'll be Roxanne Perez leaving tonight as a winner.
This is a tough loss for Lita, but I don't think it's going to slow her down.
Here comes the role model and the foundation of the women's division.
In the minds of many, already an all-time great.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from San Jose, California, Bayley.
A true history maker and the first ever women's Grand Slam champion.
Yeah, Bayley's a woman who reestablished herself with a record-breaking Royal Rumble win and a championship victory at WrestleMania.
The former leader of Damage Control, who now wants to lead the women's division, not take it over.
Bayley never lost her love for this sport. She turned that inner rage into determination. You have to respect it.
The one and only Charlotte Flair.
Perhaps the greatest competitor in the history of the women's division.
And her opponent from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair.
The personification of majestic elegance. A fearless defender of her crown.
She says everyone will bow down to her.
There's no question Charlotte is WWE royalty, but Charlotte often lacks compassion for those around her.
Well, that comes with the territory when you've been superior most of your life.
Flair says she's proud to be a queen, and she should be celebrated.
Well, Flair will also embarrass and humiliate those who choose not to fall in line.
Is she ready for a competitor like Bayley, who's always in control?
She looks like it right now, but we won't know for sure until the bell rings.
That sounds the bell, and Charlotte Flair is all set for action in the ring. For every battle, the Queen's strategic mind comes up with a complex plan of attack for each specific situation.
And that's what has made Charlotte such a challenging opponent for nearly everyone in the WWE. While everyone is playing checkers, she's really playing chess.
Yeah, Byron, and we've seen her ability to adapt to situations so fluidly in the ring. She really is a once-in-a-lifetime superstar.
But then we've got Bayley, one of the smartest and most experienced superstars in the women's division. Bayley has accomplished an exceptional amount in her career.
Yeah, and Bayley has done it all by always believing in her own ability to win. When you look at everything Bayley has accomplished, she might be a first ballot Hall of Famer.
She's vulnerable, up on the top turn.
What more can this superstar do?
Reaching deep into the arsenal. This could end the entire match.
From the top floor, superplex!
That move wasn't originally intended for the top rope, but that's what we just saw. She gets put in the corner. A quick reversal from her. And she finds an answer to Charlotte.
She managed to avoid that offense.
Countering that offense.
Flair with a chop block.
I see how it is. Going to take any shortcut to bypass a clean competition.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with a shortcut, Saxton.
Got the head scissors on.
Sharp elbow. Getting to her feet here. Stumbling into the lion's den.
No doubt Charlotte, the more powerful of the two women. Bayley looking to use her quickness in this matchup. And here's the cover.
Could be it.
Shoulder up, and the referee ends the count.
Still in it.
A handstand.
Into the knee drop.
She's looking to go top rope here.
From the top. Oh, took it high risk, but was off the mark.
Knew what was coming there.
Lock it in, the Dragon Sleeper.
Bayley has been compromised. Will she tap out? Showing the world just how much fight she's got left.
Hoisted up high here. Body slam. Oh, that'll shatter your chest.
Got their opponent set up.
Oh, a drop kick to the spine. Counter by Charlotte.
And the Queen hits a spear. All her tools on display.
Oh, look out.
She got her shoulders down. Shoulder up, shoulder up.
Somehow she's still in this matchup. It's unbelievable.
Time for her to go home.
Oh, no, wait a minute.
And the ref can't even start the count.
How at this point you don't even stay down long enough for a one count is beyond comprehension.
Flair stepping through, has it locked in, figure four. Perhaps looking for the bridge, there it is.
Let's go over submission hold.
Not sure what she's got planned here.
Oh, she has her right where she wants her.
Up high.
Body from the top.
Not target of the arm. And Charlotte setting herself up top.
She's rising up, rising into a precarious position.
Take off.
Corkscrew senton. Uh-oh. Finds the room to land a back elbow.
Nothing fancy about that.
Crippling attack on the knee.
Oh no, trapping the arm. Vicious stomps to the hand.
Ooh. Vicious, just disrespectful.
Oh my goodness.
Ah, what a smash.
That is just insulting. No idea with it on the apron.
Oh, looks like she won't be gloating again anytime soon. Got the cover. This might be the end.
And she thwarts the pin attempt and won.
Amazing effort by her.
Kick right to the back of the leg. Bayley's going to throw this right by Bayley.
That might topple the queen.
2. Almost had her, but she gets the shoulder up.
Charlotte Flair proving why she's been the measuring stick in the women's division for so long. A lesser competitor would have stayed down for 3.
And after a devastating move like that, Bayley now having to contend with the fact that it's not over yet.
This capacity crowd is loving everything Charlotte and Bayley are giving them tonight.
Hard to imagine there's much left in the tank.
Could be getting into a dire situation soon.
The queen powering up her opponent into a backpack stunner.
Charlotte Flair. The first step is the figure 4, and Charlotte now bridging up.
She releases the hold.
No harm in changing things up if a submission isn't working the way you want it to.
Spear by Charlotte.
That was perfect execution from Charlotte, and Bayley's in a compromised position. Figure 4 locked in. Charlotte gonna look for the bridge.
And she lets go of the hold.
Maybe she didn't like the leverage or grip she had on that submission, Cole. She's honing in, staring daggers at her target.
Boom. That puts her on the offensive. And Bayley gets cut right off.
Oh my goodness.
Just punishing their opponent. Oh man, looks like her opponent's not going to need a chiropractor.
Forearm to the face.
Oh, nothing fancy about that.
Charlotte turning the tide to her favor.
Yeah, Charlotte's unrelenting and making Bayley absolutely suffer for it.
Stops that offense from connecting. Just ejected from the ring. Textbook fall-away slam.
She's rocked, and things aren't about to get any better.
Sidewalk slam.
She's got something in mind here.
Oh my, forearm! Charlotte Flair looking to secure it all. Win! A big win! That took a huge effort.
Here is your winner, Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte Flair continues to raise her game. Reign above the women's division. You can't come at the queen when she's looking this unstoppable.
No one will ever question the effort Bayley brought here, but Charlotte earned her victory tonight. The nightmare of the women's division is here.
Mommy's gonna take what she wants.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Adelaide, Australia, Rhea Ripley.
Rhea Ripley was betrayed and then booted out of the Judgment Day.
Indeed, Rhea lost everything, but now has a new purpose.
But look at the WWE Universe. They're all behind Rhea Ripley now because they know that she got done dirty.
Well, Ripley's ready to stand on her own again. Rhea Ripley is ready for the nightmare to begin. The Prodigy is here.
And she is angry, and she is vengeful.
And her opponent from Laredo, Texas, Roxanne Perez.
You have to love this level of confidence in a superstar.
Especially for so early in her tenure in WWE.
Well, Roxanne's already done more in her early 20s than most competitors do in their entire career.
Every week, Ripley just gets more ruthless. How do you prepare for that?
You have to be mentally prepared as well as physically for a master class in brutality.
And this thing is underway. Roxanne Perez here tonight for singles action, the one they call the Prodigy.
Wise and
Down for the pin. 2! And the shoulders up in time.
At this point in the match, I'm surprised the ref hit 2.
Right to the spine.
And a well-timed counter. They are feeding off the WWE fans, now pinning the arm down, and stop right to the hand.
That was a showing of control and aggression, something they'll want to keep up. And a slap for the exclamation point. You can't get caught in a hailstorm like that if you want to win.
Grabbing the arms and just rapid stops.
Oh, just in case the first few didn't hurt, there's another. Putting the boots to an opponent will take the fight out of them in a hurry. Ooh, leg snap. And again. Oh, across the top rope.
She's looking a little drained now.
Rhea with a reminder that the pain she delivers is no dream.
Moving into the ring. Locking up with one another. Converts it into a headlock. Roxanne just can't seem to stop this offense.
Precision attacks, courtesy of Rhea Ripley.
Drop kick.
Right on the money.
Corey, any thoughts on what Rhea Ripley needs to do here in this match?
Rhea needs to make sure not to play with her food, Cole, because that's when things start to turn and put her at a disadvantage. We need to see a focused Rhea tonight, looking only to get the job done and get the W.
Talk about being bent. Perez caught by surprise. Drop kick.
powerful. She sees her rising to her feet. This is her opportunity.
And an answer from her.
Effective arm drag.
Ripley gets her back. Ooh. What a back elbow.
Perez is bleeding profusely now.
Thinking of going high risk here. Here we go. Cross splash.
Those cutthroat tactics of Rhea coming to bear there. Ripley dealing as much damage as she possibly can. She just dug down deep there, but I don't know if she'll be able to do it again. Kick to the gut by Ripley, followed by Riptide. Perez won't come back after that.
Two. And what a win for Rhea Ripley tonight.
Here is your winner, Rhea Ripley.
And Rhea Ripley stands strong, stands victorious.
I'm sure we're going to hear some excuses from Perez after this loss.
Oh, Roxy doesn't need excuses, Saxton. She needs revenge. We are about to bear witness to the Queen.
Listen, here is a truly generational talent. There's no doubt about that.
The following is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair.
Hey, if you want to create a legacy in the WWE Women's Division, then Charlotte Flair is the mountain you have to climb.
Yeah, there's no one even close to the amount of accomplishments that Charlotte has.
The WWE ring is her unquestioned kingdom.
Charlotte will stomp you and then leave an imprint of her boot tattooed on your face.
Highly skilled in every facet. Strength, brawling ability, risk-taking, mind games.
No other women's competitor has been so decorated, so revered.
Charlotte Flair is ahead of her time. True greatness usually isn't realized until after you've been enshrined in the WWE Hall of Fame. Such is not the case with Charlotte. Just open your eyes and experience the greatness.
Does this woman have the answer for Ripley's trademark toughness, do you believe?
Cole, I don't know if there's anybody in WWE or beyond who can match raw power with the Eradicator, Rhea Ripley. The nightmare is real. Here comes Rhea Ripley.
Unchecked aggression in the women's division.
And her opponent from Adelaide, Australia, Rhea Ripley.
Ripley is one of the most wicked competitors we've ever seen.
You're right, Saxton, and I love it. Rhea has embraced the darkness inside herself.
A mix of determination and aggression.
And that combination tends to do the trick in the ring.
Ripley is downright vicious.
We're about to see firsthand that what mommy wants, mommy gets.
This is going to be a very physical matchup, folks. As the saying goes, familiarity breeds contempt, and that is definitely the case here between Charlotte and Rhea Ripley.
Flair and Ripley, two superstars synonymous with dominance. Gentlemen, we are about to witness a power struggle that just might make for another instant classic.
Locks up.
An effective shove there sends a message.
Collar and elbow.
Able to pry out and gain control around the waist.
Oh, man.
Taking things down and able to shift into the headlock.
Lands an elbow.
Face first off the knee. Stomping the arm.
She's struggling and looking like an easy target.
Hooking their opponent. Flat out power here. Just a stalling vertical suplex. And now showing off a bit. Wow! She's looking at it early. A kick out after one.
Looking to secure an early victory.
Mounting. And hammering away.
Showing absolutely no mercy at all. What an onslaught.
Look at this. Hair pull neck slam. Look at this, Byron.
Figure four head scissor draining all the energy out of the opposition.
The queen in serious danger of submission.
Letting go of her hold here.
Maybe she thinks enough damage has been done.
She leaves the ring, but she can be counted out here. She's getting back into the ring, under the ropes.
Two-handed.
Can she do it here? And shoulders up before a count of one.
That pin attempt might have been a tad premature.
Drop kick hits the mark.
Corey, can you pinpoint what it is that's made Rhea Ripley so dominant in WWE for this long?
That's got to be Rhea's gritty determination, Cole. It's unmatched. Rhea's been knocked down, bloodied, battered, and then she's come back and given that to her opponents tenfold. We'll surely see that tonight, so strap in.
Rhea Ripley is feeding off the energy in the WWE Universe.
Charlotte Flair with a trademark chopping.
Followed by natural selection. Did Charlotte just
looking for the pin?
What in the world? How on earth was Rhea Ripley able to kick out of that one?
Just barely is apparently the answer, but
Look at this, Byron.
Figure four head scissor draining all the energy out of the opposition.
Slipped through and escaped. That was pretty.
hooked up.
Look at the power side slam. Oh, what a quick answer.
Isolating their opponent's arm and oh! Goodness gracious. Look at this, just
What a barrage of stops.
stomping.
Ouch. She's locked in, about to go for the kill.
Looking to get airborne here.
Incoming.
Missile drop kick.
This was all but over.
Kick out before the count.
done yet.
She countered that into her own offense. Watch out!
Frog splash, nailed it. Consecutive high-risk maneuvers, and the pace of this match has certainly picked up. Rhea looking to end this one right now. This will do it. The Prism Trap is in. Look at the power of the Nightmare.
Charlotte.
She is determined to escape.
Rising to her feet, and she's going to be met with something fierce.
Setting them up, going to hoist them up high.
Delivers the fall-away slam. Hey, nice athleticism.
Oh, and it's trapped now and just that elbow to the face.
Crank in the head.
She's locked in, looking to go for something big.
The Queen now going up.
Up high.
Crash landing. Byron, I love this move. One of my favorites.
Modified surfboard.
Forearm to the kidneys. Countering the Queen. Clothesline. Off with their head.
She's fighting to get back up, but I don't think that fight's about to matter.
Rhea Ripley setting up her opponent. Here it comes.
Nothing Charlotte Flair can do now.
2 count. No, she kicked out.
You cannot count out Charlotte Flair, no matter how hard you try. Opponent lying face first, and now the camel clutch is applied.
The hold is just getting tighter. She has to escape somehow.
There's the tap. There's the tap.
Here is your winner, Rhea Ripley.
A monumental victory for Rhea Ripley here tonight.
This rivalry never fails to impress. And we can already tell that the next time Rhea and Charlotte cross paths, we'll once again witness something special.